It roars. It dashes. But most importantly, it attacks with tremendous force. Its name is Deinos, my Molten Tigrex. Welcome to the third episode of Best Build. This video is about PvE build of Molten Tigrex. If you are here for a PvP build, you probably wanna watch this video instead about Bloodbath Diablos' PvP build. Molten and Bloodbath has very similar stats. The only big difference lies in their kinship skills. And before we start, may I suggest that you watch this video from beginning to end? Because at the end, I will give you a great trick regarding this particular build. With that, let's start building PvE Molten Tigrex. The first gene is Smash Gene XL. The move is Venom Strike. It deals heavy, non-elemental damage to one enemy. When fully upgraded, it has 50% chance to inflict regular poison for 3 turns. Why Venom Strike instead of the more powerful Ground Crusher, I hear you ask? Well, the question will be answered later, when more genes are revealed. The next gene is Breaking Gene XL. The move is Hellbreaker. It deals heavy, non-elemental damage to one enemy. The great thing about this move is it has 40% chance to greatly lower enemies' defense for 3 turns. The defense will be lowered by 30%, which is huge. Next is Thousand Blades Gene M. The move is Thousand Blades. It deals heavy, non-elemental damage to one enemy. This is a fantastic move because when fully upgraded, it has 80% chance to inflict bleeding for 2 turns. In case you don't know yet, enemies affected by bleeding will receive more damage when attacked, and after being attacked, the bleeding status will disappear. Now imagine the bleeding effect of Thousand Blades when combined with defense-lowering Hellbreaker. This is an example of the nastiness. And later, we will give Molten a gene that will make Thousand Blades even better. Next is Might Gene XL. It seriously boosts non-elemental attack. Molten is of course a non-elemental attacker. Therefore, this gene will boost its overall damage. Next is Critical Eye Gene XL. It seriously increases critical rate. Molten has 6% base critical rate. With the boost from this gene, now it has 22% critical rate. I gave this gene to Molten because all of its moves can land a critical hit, and of course, to help it land it more often. Next is Rainbow Gene. It does nothing but connects the other genes. Next, All Rest Gene XL. It seriously boosts all elemental defense. Now, before you say anything, I want you to know that I'm no coward. This gene only exists in this build for one purpose: to give Molten a technical bingo. So, you can actually put any technical type non-elemental gene in this slot. The thing is, there is no other passive technical type non-elemental gene better than All Rest Gene. And personally, I don't like my PvE monstie to have more than one move of the same attack type, and that is why I'm stuck with All Rest Gene XL. However, if you prefer an active skill for this slot, I would recommend that you use Queen Wrathion's Toxic Sweep. It's strong, hits all enemies, and has 50% chance to inflict noxious poison for 3 turns. Next is Pump Up Gene L. It greatly increases attack while moderately lowers defense for 5 turns. Precisely 70% more attack, which is huge, but sadly 30% less defense. But as you level up your monstie, the 30% defense decrease will be tolerable. Next, Inflict Ailment Gene XL. It significantly increases abnormal status inflict rate. The precise number is 20%. Remember Venom Strike? This is why I chose it over Ground Crusher. With inflict rate up, it now has 70% chance to inflict poison for 3 turns. But that's not the main reason I'm using inflict rate up. The main reason is 1000 Blades. Do you remember that it has 80% chance to inflict bleeding for 2 turns? Well, if my math is correct, 1000 Blades plus inflict rate up equals bleeding all day long. Meaning, you can always inflict bleeding on enemies as long as they don't have any skill to counter the effect. Now, this is the trick I promised. Please watch this clip. I call it chain bleeding. Basically, you can order Molten to use 1000 Blades over and over again to both damage the enemy with extra boost from bleeding and at the same time inflicting another bleeding while doing so. It's crazy, right? Okay, that's Molten Tigrex's PvE best build from me. In the next episode of Best Build, I will present to you the build of Dread King Rathalos. So please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notification when I post the next video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share it to your friends. It will help this channel a lot. And more than that, it will make me really happy. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I really hope I will see you here next time.